Hello everybody. Oh, oh my god. That was a very weird way. I woke up with my throat being like that, so don't mind it. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what time zone. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I know that it's kind of weird right now, like the positioning is kind of weird. Sorry about that. Okay, I know, the positioning is kind of weird, but don't worry, it's only, temporary, because, I realized in order to use this room, I needed to, and if I wanted the marshmallow to show up, I needed, a space, and I didn't actually have a space to put, wait, let me move to the side a little bit more. Okay. So I didn't really have any space to put, so I decided to move the chat a little bit lower, just a little tad bit, and then, it should be fine. It should be fine. But anyway, hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what time zone you're in. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I hope you had a lovely day or have a lovely day ahead of you. First off, let me welcome whoever's here first. Senna, Gabriel, Yuto, Asuka-san, and I believe Joanna. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I hope you all had a lovely day or have a lovely day of you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Before we start the Q&A, first off, for those who don't know, I have pinned the Marshmallow link onto the, chat pin message, I reckon. Yeah, it's called pin message, yeah. So I've pinned it up. I will be checking it regularly, throughout the stream. So if you still have questions or things you would like to let me know, or something that you want my advice on, well, maybe a little tad bit of my wisdom, feel free to ask. I'm still accepting questions. Honestly, if you're sending them on Twitter, it will kind of expose you, and I don't really recommend it. I highly recommend you to ask through Marshmallow link instead of Twitter. So I don't even know at this point. Do I call it Twitter or do I call it X? I'll just stick to the old name, Twitter. So I highly recommend you, if you have any questions or things, burning questions you want to ask me, or things you want to let me know, or just a little tap in my wisdom or anything like that, feel free to ask on Marshmallow. The link has been pinned on the chat, or you could, find it in the description, because the description have everything. So yeah, Dominion. Hi, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I hope you have a lovely day. Have a lovely day of you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I don't know Japanese. Don't worry. If you Google how to use Marshmallow, it will be really easy. I believe when you enter Marshmallow, you probably have I don't. You know what? Just Google it. I can't show you my screen on how to do it. You just gotta figure it out, okay? That's the only thing I can do. And today, we are gonna use, Kaya's room, just for the stream, because I figured I haven't actually been using Kaya's room a lot, and Kaya gave me permission on how to use, not how to use, but gave me the permission to use the room, especially for today. So I got her approval, so I was like, okay. And so thus we're in Kaya's room, and you can see a little bit, a mini Spectre plush right there. Also, quick update. Earlier today, I actually was working on a couple of things. One of them was actually handing up my vocals for a new voice acting thing that, you know, I was asked for. I can't disclose what character but I can disclose what series. It was like from a comic strip, based on Genshin Impact, and like I was requested to voice act of one of the character based on that within that comic strip and voice act it. So I did work on it for a couple of quite a bit, not a couple of hours, but well, technically 1 or 2 hours. I worked on it a little bit. I felt like when I was recording it, I felt like I found a whole new accent. Not accent, but like a new vibe of how I could speak, because normally I speak like this, but for that voice acting character, when I was voice acting that character, it was a bit more mysterious, yet push, yet playful and childish at the same time. So it was like a lot of things which it was. So I didn't really know how to put it, and there weren't many references I could base it on, because again, I don't really play Genshin Impact these days, and you know, it's because I don't play Genshin Impact these days. I don't really know a lot of the characters, so I only had like a couple of references of like how the original voice actor sounded like, and like I had to read how the characters like in the first place and stuff like. So I submitted my vocals, so when it's released, I'll let you know. As per usual, I'll let you know when it's released. But otherwise, you know, it'll probably take a couple months or something like that. So yeah, a little bit of something for you all to know. Oh, pardon me. B-chan, welcome to the stream. Welcome. I hope you have a lovely day. Of you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. New accent for Kaissart Corporation. By the way, how has everyone been doing? Despite the fact we've been away for like only like 12 hours or so. Well, technically slightly more than that. Well, not only 12, it was because I ended stream at like 2 a.m. earlier this morning. Well, technically in the middle of the night. So, how has everyone's days been going? For me, it was pretty productive, I would say. For the first time, I realized how people in internet cafe, because I went to an internet cafe because I had to get some work done there. Well, my house was going through like deep cleaning because I had to get my house deep cleaned because it's summer and it's usually when there's a lot of bugs and like, you know, it's like usually the time where I do a lot of deep cleaning. But the first time I went to like the internet cafe, and I was surprised how you could see the different type of people who play games. Like I remembered very clearly because I fell asleep. I took an hour nap in the internet cafe. I saw 2 people sleeping there for like a good 3 or 4 hours, and then I also heard a person who was rage playing, like super aggressively playing a game. Like I could hear them losing a game, and they literally went like the keyboard was like like it was like he was gonna wreck the keyboard, and I was like, what kind of game are you playing? It was so loud. I was like, oh my god. Like for the first time I realized how bad a rage gamer would be like, but it is what it is. It's been 100 years, Kai. It's only been a couple of hours. It's not even over 24 hours, man. How are you, Kai? I'm doing okay. Just I don't know why I have like a slight irritation in my throat. I think like scratching in my throat because I've not been drinking water, because you know, and stuff like that. So I got water, some ice water because the weather's still kind of hot. But yeah, I had fun with my date with Rue. Oh, I saw the pudding. It looks so jiggly. Like, it looks soft and jiggly. Is it milk pudding? Because it looked like milk pudding. And with like, and I love the plate though. Like, the plate was like a bear-shaped plate or something like that. Ria and Anna, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I hope you have a lovely day. And I have a lovely day of you. I hope you both had an amazing day so far. Or had an amazing day, actually. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Stay hydrated, Kai. I am drinking lots of water right now. I actually have 2 cups of water with me right now. Like, I have 2 cups. It was milk pudding with maple syrup. Oh, it actually sounds really good, but it sounds really sweet at the same time. It was so delish. I'm glad you enjoyed. I thought you were gonna go to eat like ice shaving, soybean, or something like that, or like bingsu or something like that. Cause you said you're gonna. I remember before you left, you were saying you were gonna go to have a date for the ice shaving. You did? Wait. So you ate bingsu with like milk pudding? Huh? Joanna, hello. Oh my gosh, can't see your message. Why is it that Joanna only has this problem? But the thing is, on the chat, like Joanna's is shown though. What's going on? Milk pudding, I want to. I honestly have not ate milk pudding for a really long time. Okay, I don't know if you'll know this. I love soybean milk pudding. I think it's called that. It's so good, but it can be sweet depending if you put like syrup on it. And it's usually eaten warm, but there are people who eat it cold. That's fine. Either way, I like it both ways. But the traditional way is eating it warm. It's a very, I believe it's a Chinese Asian dessert or something like that. I forgot what's it called. Douhua. I think it's called douhua. Yeah. So it's basically soybean, like soybean milk pudding. Soybean milk pudding, technically speaking. It should be that. It should be. It's really soft, as soft like a tofu or something like that. It's like milk pudding technically. It's just made with soybean and no gelatin or anything like that. We first went to soybean ice shave, then we ate pasta, then we ate milk pudding. So you ate dessert twice? Are you saying soybean, like your bingsu was like your starter, and then you ate pasta for the main course, and then milk pudding for your dessert? Now I'm hungry. You can grab something to buy or something. Oh, by the way, Ria and Yumisa, hello, welcome to the stream. I did welcome Ria earlier, but Yumisa, welcome to the stream, welcome. Oh yeah, a lovely day, have a lovely day of you. Welcome to the stream, welcome. It's morning for you? Huh? I don't believe it's morning for you, though. You told Joanna wanna go on a date too? Hey, yo. The milk was not sweet, but the maple syrup balanced it out. Well, that's true, because maple syrups are normally supposed to be really sweet. Yeah. YouTube, please work for once. It's okay. At least it's working on my side. Like, at least it's working on this end. So, yeah. Soybean was my lunch, pasta was my dinner, and milk pudding was dessert. Why would you have soybean for lunch? Why? Shouldn't you be eating like proper food? But I'm really glad, and I hope you had an enjoyable day with Rue. Oh, Rue, hello, welcome to the stream, welcome. 안녕하세요, welcome. I hope you had a lovely day, have a lovely day. I hope you enjoy your date with Senna. I would say Senya again. We believe in you, Joanna. No, you gotta believe in YouTube. No, I just woke up from a nap. Oh, how was your nap? How was your nap? What's your favorite food and drink? Oh, that's a really hard question to ask. Can I combine them? Okay, in terms of drink, if it's generalized, it will be either water or tea. Either one of those. For food, 100% hands down miso. Miso soup. I've been known for so long that I drink miso soup every single day. I'm still drinking miso soup every single day, just like at least for breakfast or something. I drink miso soup. I eat an extra meal once a day. That's not healthy, isn't it? Tea. I went on a date with Sen. Yeah, okay. At this point, I have to call Senna Senya. Is it? Yeah, Senna was actually telling us about your date with. I hope you actually both enjoy yourself, touching grass. I love coffee and milk tea. I mean, when you're saying milk tea, are you referring to a boba milk tea, like a bubble tea, or like actual milk tea? Miso soup is good. I know, like I swear at this point I'm like living the Japanese lifestyle where miso soup is like a staple part of my, food, I always eat ice cream for breakfast. Ice cream for breakfast? What? That's not good. Why? Miso soup? Rue was very kind. She almost made me cry but give. Oh, that's so sweet. Wait, is it the first time you've met each other offline? Boba tea. I knew it. It was my second nap because I slept for 2 hours through the night and now I'm trying to understand what's going on. Oh, why are you having difficulty sleeping these days again? Maybe try to drink like chamomile tea or like have like lavender scents. Apparently, so it helps out with like sleep. Like lavender sachet. Why am I pronouncing it so weird? Lavender sachet. So it's like it helps you to like calm your mind, your mind down a little bit. And then it apparently helps you out with sleep. I actually had like a candle, like a set lavender candle, next to my bed, actually. Like when I need it, I'll use it. I don't use it very frequently, but I use it time to time. But I have like a aromance, like a room set thing, and it was like it smells earthy. It smells like you're in the forest. It's like a earthy notes kind of set, and I really like it a lot because it makes me feel at peace. Oh my god, my nose is getting blocked a lot today. I actually took a short nap before the stream started, like an hour nap. Maybe that's why my nose is getting a little bit stuffy. I don't think it's sinus, but it could be. But it is what it is. Senya is very cute and nice, real. Aww. Well, I mean, I eat ice cream in the middle of the night. Okay, that's fine, but not breakfast. First time? Oh, I hope you both really had fun. Like, it's kind of rare, like, people actually meet up offline. Like, despite like knowing each other from the same community and actually meeting up face to face for the first time. I bet it's kind of like you'll feel like nervous and anxious at the same time, that kind of feeling, because that's what happened to me when I first met some people. Some of my close friends that I didn't know, when I knew them from online before I knew them from offline and stuff like that. Why are you saying cute? Oh, cause Ru and Senya is cute. Yeah, it's so cute. You should have posted your outfits. I bet it'll be so cute and like really nice too. And Kai's cute? Nah. It's because my physical health, getting a little bit worse, but I'm okay. Kai's cute too, but someone didn't show up to us. Why are you bringing Kaya in? But I hope you get well soon, Yumisa. Please make sure to take good care of your health though. You guys actually meet up? That's cute. I know. I was having a nervous breakdown before meeting Ru. That's so cute. That's so cute. I want to pay for these shaved eyes, but Senya took out the coffers and paid for it. The same goes for Pudding. She's so fast. I feel like cause Senna has this thing, like I feel like from how I know, like the interactions that I have with her on stream and like when she's in Kyria stream, I felt like she have this sense of like she likes to take on the role as like an older sibling where she wants to make payments for those that like if she'll rather treat you to something than you treating her, otherwise she feel burdened and like feel bad kind of thing. I think that's like how she would feel, because I do have that too. If I were to invite someone out or meet me and stuff, I do want to like I do want to like pay for their meals and stuff, at least their meals, you know. Instead, I gave her 2 pouches that I prepared. Oh, that's so sweet. That is so sweet. Also, I believe Kira is gonna come back soon. So for those who have been missing Kira, you know, he's gonna come back soon, so be patient a little bit, okay? They were very cute pouches. The reason why I mentioned Kira, because Kira just texted me too, so... They were very cute pouches. That sounds so cutesy and cute too. Wait, let me quickly reply Kira, and then we'll head on to the Q&A, because I actually, to date, I have 31 marshmallows. I have 31 marshmallows, and they're kind of mixed from like recent one to like weeks ago, so just know it's not in order, by the way. So yeah. Okay. Okay, I finish, replying him. I was like, what's that what call again? Sounds so wholesome. It does. Kira needs to stop drinking. He said he doesn't drink before vacation. How do I say? It's how typical of him, I guess. Keyboard ASMR? Okay, it's kind of funny. A lot of you said that I type my keyboard really loud, or like I do like very like I'm smashing my keyboard. The thing is, I have this thing that number one, I have a mechanical keyboard, so I got the keys that has the sound rather than a very silent one. The reason is because I need to hear and feel the sensation that I'm actually clicking something. Otherwise, it just feels really weird for me. So it's kind of like a me kind of thing. Like maybe like it could be a part of my OCD issue, but I don't really think it is. But like it's like I need to actually hear the clicking, and like at the very least I need to feel like I'm actually pressing buttons. So that's the reason why I bought a mechanical keyboard that has like a louder sound instead of like a softer one. It's not like the loudest keys, but it's the second loudest key for a mechanical keyboard. At least with the brand that I'm using right now. What are your Tesca doing though? I just watched 2 of my younger cousins cry because they challenged the oldest one, and honestly it's pretty funny. Huh? Rui and I was so tired after 5 hours. I mean, touching grass for 5 hours is pretty tiring, you know? Okay, let me start. Also, again, for those who just came in and didn't, like, you know, don't know what's going on, I'll be doing QNA question today, and, QNA Zatsu today, and, I have all the details are in my description, or you could just, you know, click the link that is pinned onto the chat message. I think the pinned message in the chat, that is the Marshmallow link. I highly suggest you to send me the questions or stuff you want to let me know, or advice you want, like advice or wisdom for me, if you want any. Feel free to ask on Marshmallow, because that's where you're gonna be anonymous, so I wouldn't know who's submitting it. And I check the questions there more frequently than on Twitter, so I highly recommend you to send it on Marshmallows instead of Twitter. But I will be keeping the Marshmallow open until a certain period of time, then I will close it. I'll let you know when I'm closing it. But for now, shall we start with the first question? Again, it's not by order. I purposefully, like, you know, scramble it and stuff like that, so I'll do my best to answer most of the questions. Otherwise, it is what it is. I'll do my best, okay? I'll do my best to answer as much as I can. And as truthful as... Oh my god! What's wrong with my English today? As truthful as I can, but anyway. First one. What is the questions that you'll ask? I swear to God. Why... Interesting question to start off the bat. Why did you start reading BL? If I... okay. So, this is a very interesting question. Yes, I do read BL. I do like BL. I do like GL as well. I have nothing against anything. I find them interesting. Why? I believe it was because there was at one point I'm a very big anime and manhwa, but back in the days, manga was very well known, and I had a friend who is a very big fan of yaoi and BL, like a very, very big fan, and she knows all the iconic BLs, and like we used to like ask each other like suggestions of anime or like mangas and stuff, and she actually recommended me. She asked me if I was okay with BL, because in her opinion, a lot of BL's story plots are really, really good. GL as well, but like she reads more BL than GL. So she was like, there's this. I remember the very first BL that she recommended was, You're My Love Prize Viewfinder. I think it was just called Viewfinder series. She recommended me to read that at first, and I read that as for my first BL, if I'm not wrong. That's like my very first BL that I've read. And then there was like an anime series for it, and I actually watched it too. I was like, okay, the directing is pretty interesting, but the story plot is a bit interesting too. I was like, I actually, ever since then, like, I got introduced to that. Apparently it's hardcore smut BL, apparently. But I was there for the plot and like the art, and I was really down for it. And actually, when I watched the anime, the voice actors were so good, and I was like, yeah. And from there, I actually went down to the rabbit hole, and from then on, I started reading BL, which is interesting. There is one that Vulgar actually read, which is called Zhen Huan, which is also called The Guardian. It's a BL story, like a light novel kind of story, like a novel-based story. I actually knew that BL from a Chinese drama series, and I actually like that Chinese drama series more than before I was exposed to, because that was before 魔道祖师, which is the Grandmaster of Demon MDZS, okay, yeah. I think it was Demon Cultivation or something like that. I liked that drama before that one, and then I started reading the novel, like the English translation one, but it was fans translated. I kind of want to read the official one. Vulgar actually read the official English translated one on stream, and I actually want to do that a lot. I was like, I love the fact that Vulgar is openly reading about BLs and stuff on stream, whether it's English, whether it's Chinese, or whatever. Like, as long as it's a very good one. And I actually am very interested, and I kind of want to one day do those kind of streams too. So, yeah. For 魔道祖师, I knew it because of... I've never actually watched the 动画, like the anime, quote-unquote anime, and the manhwa version, like manhwa. I've never read it before. At first, I watched the live action one, which is called The Untamed, I believe. I watched that, and then it piqued my interest because the acting was actually pretty good, and like the directing and stuff like that. So it's like I got invested into it, and from then on, I wanted to know more about the series, because apparently there are more things that happen in the novel and in the manhwa and like the donghua, and like I was like, okay, I want to get to know more about it, and that's when I dive deep in it, and yeah, and that's what happened. So hopefully that answered your question. I gave a little bit more details. Very good first question to ask. Kind of weird, not gonna lie. Next question. Okay, next question. When do we put more songs in the Spectres recommendations playlist on Spotify? I don't think it'll be anytime soon, because I have not been... I've been quite busy, and it's gonna take some time, but I don't think it's anytime soon. Yeah, that's the only thing I can answer to that question. Next question. Oh my god, what is this? I like Korean BLs too. Recently, Korean BLs are like... That's all I could say. That's all I could say. Anyway. Mika-chan, welcome to the stream. Welcome. I hope you have a lovely day. Have a lovely day. Have you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. We are not gonna dive into what type of Korean BLs I've read. We are not. There's just far too many. I can't count anymore. Recently I've been reading more of Korean BL than Japanese or Chinese BL, okay? Yeah. Wait, what? Wait. Yawa chop. Wait, what's that? What does it sound so? Oh, okay. I know that. I know that manhwa. I know that manhwa. I know that, but I'm just gonna keep quiet. Anyway, okay. I'm gonna pretend I don't know that. Anyway, when I'm not with you, when I winch, we war, when I what? When with just thought it what? Wait, what am I supposed to understand from this? Huh? Whoever said this, I'm sorry, but I don't understand this. I apologize. I do not understand this, but next question. Okay, this is kind of long. Oh, sign language is good too. Hello Kai, it's me Shuyamin. Why is it Shuyamin? I'm joking. Anyway, hello Kai, it's me Shoyo. I hope you are having a lovely day. I just want to ask if you could say something to the toxic people in the world, what would it be? Yeah, thank you. I really enjoy watching your stream. It makes me very happy. So I hope you stream more in the future. Thank you, Kai. That's so sweet. Sure. If I could say something to toxic people in the world, what would it be? Interesting question. Very interesting question. I would say, why be toxic? The first question would be, why will you be toxic? The second question would be, do you want people to treat you the way you treat others? Because if you are toxic to other people, then I really believe in this thing that what goes around comes around. So it means it's like karma kind of thing. It's like a domino effect and a butterfly effect kind of thing. I do believe in those stuff because I did experience it a lot, and I felt like genuinely, like, if you treat other people with toxicity and then you expect people not to treat you with toxicity, that's kind of what are you gonna do? Why are you doing that? That's kind of ridiculous and contradictory. So to the toxic people out there, think of how you want others to treat you first, and then treat them the same way how you want people to treat you, basically. That's the minimum you could do for those people who are toxic, and I'm referring to the Karens out there. Not the people who are named Karen, but you get the point. Anyway, thank you so much for the question, Shoyo. I don't think you're here, but thank you for the question. Next one. I love the fact that you're all still talking about BL. If you can be anything in your next life, what will you be? Oh, I've never really thought about this. Because my next life will be very long after I will outlive all of you, honestly. Cause I live a very, very long life. I don't know. But let's say if I was a human being, and I have a short, or maybe I'm a short-lived person, what would it be? And this is gonna sound a little bit weird, but I would want to be an owl in my next life, probably. Is that gonna sound really weird? He's gonna be old Josh. He doesn't even want to fly his next life. Like, you wouldn't know, but if I could be anything, I would kind of want to be an owl. If, let's say it's an animal, it'll be a owl, because I don't know why. I think like owls are amazing creatures. Like, I don't know. I think like I want to be an owl. An owl, like those birds. Why are you asking me to be a cat? Okay, cat is not a bad idea though, not gonna lie. But one of the reason is because one of the specific reason why I chose like a bird is because I've always had a very big fear of heights, but I felt like if I were to become an owl, like specifically a bird that can fly, I kind of want to see the world in a very different angle, where I could fly, you know, like freely and like explore. And like another reason why I want to be a night owl, like a night, not like a night owl, but an owl, is because they're very majestic animals, like a very majestic bird, and like I live like an owl because I'm awake most of the time too, so like it's like they don't have a lot of restraints as well, I guess. So yeah, probably an owl. We can pet and free you. I take care of you. Next life, boy or girl. I would definitely want to still be a guy, like a male. Next life, though, not gonna lie. But it's not because I don't want to experience being a girl or anything. It's more of like, it's kind of like a personal preference thing, I think. I feel like it's kind of sad, but it's kind of sad truth as well. Like, in society, if you're born as a female, biologically a female especially, you're kind of looked down and frowned upon on. Like, you have a lot of restrictions and like expectations that society have on you. Well, it doesn't mean that the guys, like the males, don't have them, but I still feel that like if you're biologically a female, you have more things to suffer through. Like, for example, every month you have to go through the menstruation, and if, let's say, you get pregnant, you have to go through like labor and like a lot of stuff. Like, really huge respect to all those who are biologically a female, or even like trans female, or like anywhere along the line, or non-binary, like those who have to suffer through stuff that biologically females has to go through. Really, I respect you for that, because like I've heard a lot of things about like how periods could be, like menstruations could be really, really tough on you, and like you have so much risk and a lot of stuff, and so much dangers out there, more dangers than you think. So it's like really respect to all those who are biologically have to deal with biologically females issues stuff. The reason I'm stressing biologically female is because I know there might be some of you out there who are non-binary or trans female and stuff like that, and like, or you're like gender fluid, or you know, like I'm not criticizing anyone. I want to be very inclusive as much as I can, or like you're queer or anything, but like, again, specifically biologically a female, like if you're intersex and then you're biologically a female, but technically you have like male parts too, so it's like, it's a kind of a sticky situation. So yeah, really huge respects to all those who are biologically females and have to experience how biologically females go through. Like, honestly, respect for you all. I think I'm rambling so much though. Of course it's an owl, definitely because they ain't sleeping at night. Kai, you're already on your way. Hope you'll find your Harry Potter too. What? Not gonna lie, same, because traveling around so many beautiful places is one of my dreams. Exactly. Like, it's kind of amazing. It'll be an amazing experience if you could. And you don't have to pay for like plane tickets too. You just need to flap your wings. Me wanting to be a guy because I envy my big bro, having no problem to travel everywhere just because he's a guy. That's the thing though, it's kind of like a society thing, unfortunately. I kind of wish the society could be a safer place for both, not both genders, but more of like for everyone, especially females, because, like, not gonna lie, in society-wise, in terms of safetyness, males have way more security, and like they're actually way safer than females. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. This answer ain't even funny because it's the same as being hit by reality, bro. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. I'm just rambling. That's why. I apologize for that. Next question. I'm gonna speedrun some questions. What question is this? Is ketchup a condiment or a sauce? It is a condiment, not a sauce. I'm not gonna dive deep down why. I don't want to debate about this. Next question, moving on. Does it make you uncomfortable when we're down bad? Oh my god, the way Marshmallow is caught the sentences. Does it make you feel bad? Wait, let me reread that. Does it make you uncomfortable when we're down bad towards you? I mean, you're really loving and leading. What? But we also don't want to make you feel bad. I don't feel uncomfortable. At least to this level, it's still okay. It's not like it's not excessive parasocial level, so it's fine for me at this point. Like right now, it's still okay. It's not that bad of like a down bad. So I'm pretty okay with it. So. But thank you so much for asking and respecting my boundaries. It helps a lot. If I'm not comfortable with it, I will most probably mention it if it happened. But since day one of being a VTuber up to now, I don't think I have actually felt uncomfortable with the current level of how down bad you are towards me and Kaya. Like, I don't think she's against it too. She actually finding really funny too. But thank you so much for asking. Thank you. Hopefully that's a good question, sir. Next question. Kai, you are Pong. What's in the dots in between? Thank you. I think. Get asked about a wholesome thing, Kai answered with deepest philosophical and great wisdom. Nah. Pog. Okay, next. Is there a place in your kingdom that you really like? Oh, this is a very, very tough question. If I would say, it is a place that you have not seen before to this day. Like, wait, in terms of kingdom, are you Okay, if I'm interpreting it as like the headquarters and not like the actual place, okay? Like not like the entire state, because it's too big. I can't really tell you too much, it's too big. But in terms of like the headquarters, like the mansion and cars and stuff, you probably actually have not seen it in yet. You probably have not seen it yet, but you will soon. One day you'll get to see it. It's actually a very bittersweet room. I wouldn't really say that it became from despair to like slowly becoming that to the point where I like the place, and that's actually in terms of the entire kingdom, it will be probably the headquarters, because that's where everyone is, that's where we hang out, and that's also where I could relax and wind down. But if it comes to the mansion headquarters, it would be a specific room that you have not seen to this day, and you would see it really soon, but only for a couple of seconds. It's a room that I don't use, but it's still well maintained because of reasons. I can't explain to you a lot because I can't tell you too much about it. Okay. But yeah, hopefully that answered your question. It's not the fridge, it's not the basement, it's not the dungeon, okay? You actually, when the day comes, when the room appears, I will tell you, what it is, okay? Anyway, next question. Welcome back, Joanna! Enjoy your food, enjoy. Again? Why are you asking me? Am I the only one here in the basement? I thought we were both... Bathroom? No, not the bathroom. Green grapes or purple grapes? Okay, you know what's funny? I've not ate purple grapes for a really long time, so... I guess green grapes, because they're kind of like a sour-ish grape, so I kind of like that. Actually, what's the difference between green and purple grapes? I like green grapes. I personally eat green grapes a lot more, but I have not eaten purple grapes for years now, so... Yeah, hope that answered your question. Pretty weird question to ask out of nowhere. Yes, there are green grapes. They are. I believe purple are like... I've not eaten purple much. Zero! Welcome to the stream, mate. Good morning to you. Good morning. Welcome. All the best for your work today. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Purple grapes are healthier for you due to higher antioxidant content. Oh, I didn't know. So you prefer shine muscat? Oh no. I heard it tastes like mango. I've eaten it a couple of times. I don't know how it tastes like mangoes. Sometimes it does, but I like seedless grape basically. Because it's a pain to eat grapes with seeds inside. If you gave me grapes with like seedless grape, like apple grapes, that's good too. Next question. Oh my god. I've not tried golden grapes. What? There's golden grapes? How? Oh, well, that's a what? When? Why do you ask this kind of questions? How did you get the British accent? Interesting question. It's a question that I do not know how to answer. I don't know, because it's kind of funny, because people around me does not speak with a British accent. Most of them do not. Most of them speak more towards Asian or American accents. They don't really use British accent. At least not to my level of British accent, where I'm more of like a Cockney British, sometimes Australian accent. I don't know. I actually don't know how I get the British accent. Because my parents don't speak in a British accent. They speak in a very Asian accent, mind you. My brother speak more like a Japanese plus kind of American accent. Well, not really American, but more to its Asian plus Japanese plus American accent. So, but I don't like. It's kind of funny because I grew up in an environment that speaks with Asian and American accent, not really British accent. So, I don't really know. I don't know an answer question, but I just got it, I guess. I don't know. We would never let Kaissart. Masters never share secrets. British blah blah. What do you mean British blah blah? All my cousins are American and I'm the only British, so I always get bullied. Oh, you know what? It's good that you're the unique one, so you could like, you know that the thing is, when you're the only unique one, you could be proud of it. You shouldn't feel bad that you're different from others. You should be proud of it. Anyway, next question. Oh wow, right into what are these questions? What is the most memorable moments you have on stream? I just accidentally finish a side quest and achieve an accent. I don't know. It could be because I honestly don't know. Honestly, I really don't know. Most memorable moments. I have a lot. How am I supposed to name all of them? I have a lot. I can't even pick one. I guess one of it. Okay, I can name a couple. They're, by the way, they're not in terms of any order or anything. It's not by order, but one of it is the moment when the quite recent one, when the moment when we hit 1K. And when we open like monetization for the first time. I think those were a couple, because, and also when we hit 100 subs for the first time too, like we hit like goals and stuff like that. Like, the reason why I mentioned like 1K sub point was because it was during a stream. It was during the Power Wash Simulator stream, and we hit 1K during stream, and that sense of fulfillment and the fact that I was able to be there and you spectators were able to be there at the very moment when we hit 1K was just very how do I explain this? It just made me speechless how, like, for me to be happy to be happy and like that we hit like 1K subs, that's pretty normal, but the fact that spectators, all of you were like celebrating and like being so happy and like cheering the moment when we hit our channel, like this channel hit 1K sub. It was like the moment when the community has always been very tight, packed, like very, very bonded, but that was like the moment where it's proved how supportive and how bonded and appreciative everyone is towards one another. it just shows a lot about the community. The exact moment when we hit 1K. So it's like, that was one of the most memorable moments. The other was probably like when it's during the 1-year anniversary. Y'all went through the extra mile to actually compile like fan arts that you had made. I don't really like the term fan arts, but fan arts, for like a better term, I apologize. Fan arts throughout the 1-year journey, and like videos, clips. It's like y'all remembered. One of my wishes was to actually have like a compilation of like kind of like an experience, you know, kind of thing, and like actually went through the extra mile to even write and send messages, amazing, lovely messages, you know, and also ask Kaissart's present too. Yeah, that was very, very funny too. Like we had the love of our life there too. It was like one of the many memorable moments that I have on stream. Like, it's those memorable moments that I have are always when it's with y'all, when it's with you specters, and then just me celebrating alone, because I don't know, it just actually hit very, very differently, if that makes any sense. I don't know if that makes any sense to y'all, actually. We really like how you still finished the cleaning before celebrating. Yeah, I remember like there was still that 1% that we were trying so hard to find, and after we finally cleared, and then we were like, oh my god, we actually hit 1K. That was insane. That was actually insane. Enjoy your cake, Joanna, and happy birthday to your grandfather. Happy birthday, happy birthday. I hope he lives a very, very, very long life, and I hope that he is healthy, well, and have an enjoyable birthday with many years to come ahead. Happy birthday to your grandfather. I was really happy at that moment. It wasn't just because it was 1K, but it felt like everything between us and you came true. Just happy and really fun stream. Yeah, it actually felt that way. It does. Like, it was that moment that I was like, it was so surreal at the point. It still is to me, the fact that we've already surpassed 1,000 subs, because my goal was like at the end of this year to get like 500 or like 1,000 subs, and we actually hit it. So it was like it felt really like surreal. That's the only thing I could say. Hopefully that answered your question. Thank you so much for your question. Next one. Oh my god. Next question. Why there's this question? Why? What kind of question is so back to back? If you look back at your old self when you are still a PNG tuber, what kind of advice are you going to say to your past self, and why? I believe I actually said about this on one of the post-game Zatsu. I reckon. Oh, actually, I've actually mentioned it yesterday too. The one thing I kind of want to say to the me in the past is, one of the few many things I would say is, I'm trying to think on how to say it out, because I have to phrase this really carefully. It would be, be yourself, and like, just be yourself, and don't you know, enjoy the process. While you're learning and moving forward, enjoy the process and appreciate for every single people, every single spectators who comes across you to your content, because it could mean a lot of things to them, and it could mean a lot to you, and you never know what's gonna come in the future. You know, like, things happen. Things happen for a reason, and as much as despite you working hard and feeling like it's not enough, it's not good enough, and like, this is so weird. It's like I'm talking to myself. And like you're like, try not to compare yourself to others too much. Trust the process, trust the community, trust spectators more, because they're gonna lead you, they're gonna be the ones to encourage you and push you through the hard times when you're doing content creating. You don't have to like handle it alone. Spectators are always there for you, and like, you don't have to feel like you have to burden everything yourself. You have friends, you have spectators, you have community, you have your loved ones caring for you, so you know, you shouldn't be too hard on yourself. Honestly, I'm actually telling this to myself as well, because I've been doing that a lot. It's kind of the same thing, honestly. Yeah, that's probably one of the a couple of advice I would say. Not all of them that I could think of at this, because it's like, oh, nowhere on the spot, I can't really think of everything. But there's a couple. I actually have a video. Okay, this is kind of weird. I actually recorded a video a year ago, like last year, after my birthday celebration. I actually recorded a video for myself. Like, it's like a time capsule kind of thing, like a message to the me in the future. I have it recorded, and I was planning on this year's birthday stream, I want to open it and, you know, we can watch it together about what I said to myself. So it's kind of funny. That this question came up. So it's one of the things that I've been planning, that is confirmed that will be appearing, will be during the birthday stream, will be that. Now you know. Why I would say all this stuff is because it's a long story. But it's more of like why I actually start off with like be yourself is actually because when I was in my PNG days, if you actually watch like way back then, during my first couple of streams and stuff, I tried to do a very fake accent where I was trying to stay more truthful to the Asian heritage that I have. I was trying to sound way more Asian than I normally would. Like, obviously, I do still sound kinda Asian, like a mixed accent, well, what you'll call Kaissart. But I wanted to be someone, because I said this a lot of time, I have this, like, anxiousness that people will think that I'm faking an accent. Just because I have a very mixed accent, and it's like a mix of like Asian with like Cockney, British, sometimes Australian accent, apparently, you know, stuff like I have that anxiousness because I have so many people telling me all the time, and when I first started streaming, I felt like if I do that, people will think that I'm faking an accent, and it would like turn people away. And it might not be enjoyable to some people. So that's why when I first started as a PNG tuber, I tried to sound more Asian-like. Well, I technically am Asian, like, but like, you know, you get my point. Like, I try to sound more Asianish. I'm not trying to be racist, by the way. I'm not trying to be Asian. I'm not trying to be Asian. I'm not trying to be racist or anything. Okay. I just felt like I felt like I should stick to a particular accent. Otherwise, it would feel really weird, and like people will think that it's fake and stuff like that. So that's the reason why I start off with like a very weird faked accent that was so tiring, because I remembered very clearly that during the first couple of streams that I have, there are many times that my actual accent, like this, how I normally speak, like Kaissart, actually slipped out, and it was so tiring, because I normally stream like 2 hours or so. So it actually felt really tiring. It was mentally and physically really exhausting to fake an accent. So I was like, yeah, I can't do this. And at one point, when I became as time passes by, I just gave up on like faking an accent, and actually, you know, at the end of the day, I stick to my true accent. So that's probably the reason why my first thing that I gave the advice was to be myself. Because at that point, I just felt like I was trying to fake something out. Of course, like, it's a persona. I'm still in a kind of a VTuber persona, but like, to at least be myself with at least I don't have to be like uncomfortable with the way I talk, with the way I speak, and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what drew me to you? Your accent makes you? Thank you. You're too nice, it's kind. Never been bored by accent, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, that's a bit, you know. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Oh, you had a lovely day. Have a lovely day, have you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Enjoy your food, Senna, and enjoy. I look at your debut stream, and I am planning to have the same language stats as yours. I have traditional Chinese as my starting point. Simplified Chinese next JP, then KR last. Oh, it's gonna be a bit challenging, because at the very least, because of the writing, it's gonna be a bit challenging. So hopefully that answers your question. But thank you so much for the question. Next one. I do apologize for rambling. Next question. Okay, that's not a question, it's a statement. Just want to say that happy 1K plus subs, and I'm so glad that you finally have. Oh, that we well, bro, I swear to God, I'm so glad that finally we have a member. Congratulations, Mr. Kaissics Walker. Hope you don't get tired of us giving content, even though we always want to cancel you and make you say NYA. And please take care of yourself more, Sir Kaissics Walkerholic. Period. Thank you. Thank you so much for the congratulations and stuff. Thank you so much for the very kind message. I will do my best to take better care of myself, okay? Next one. I'm just wondering, because we all know Spectres gives you so much nickname. What is your most favorite nickname? It's gonna be a very hard choice, isn't it? Cause there are so many. It's like every stream, it's like almost once a week, you will give me a nickname. No. Why? Okay, not gonna lie, that's one of my favorites, but I would not read that out loud, okay? I guess it's kind of ironic because Kaissics Mika Walker's on Steven but hot. I think I can't pick what's my favorite, but I can list some that I quite liked. Kyle is actually one of them because I kind of find it funny that you think that I sound like a cow every time I wheeze laugh. It's kind of ironic, like Gramps is actually kind of funny for me too, because the fact that you always call me Ode, it's kind of funny. Just because I'm like 1,200 plus years old, you always call me like Grams, Grandpa, and stuff like that. So it's kind of funny. It's like an inside joke at this point. So, it's kind of funny. I think. Yo, stop! I'm not that old, okay? I guess like those are a couple. I don't really have a favorite because it's a bit hard for me to pick one. It really depends in the situation. So, anyway, thank you so much for the question. Next question. Who the frick sent this question? I demand to know who this culprit is. Why do you keep denying that you don't have? I assume that it's Booba or Mooba. I don't have Mooba. Like, I don't have Mooba. Like, okay. The stance of yours assuming that I have Mooba is just because I have this. Just because of this outfit, you assume that I have a Mooba. I don't, okay? I don't have Mooba, okay? Angel Kaiser, my own... Bruh! It's okay, hello? No, I don't have Mooba, okay? Next question. Oh, you're so weird. Can I? Oh, what? Okay, this is a very weird. Oh, okay. Can I ask? Do you prefer girls or boys? Because I am a fanboy. Lamau. It's okay if you don't want to answer. I respect your decisions. Have a good day. I believe I've actually answered this question long time ago. Alrighty, have a safe trip home, Pocoyo. Bye. Thank you so much for dropping by in. Hope to see you later. Have a safe trip home. If I'm gonna be honest, I am a pansexual, so to me it doesn't matter if you're a queer, you're a male, a female, a transgender person, anything, or intersex or anything. I don't really have a preference. I'm a pansexual, so I guess if you're restricting me between if I prefer guys or girls, then I'm like, I don't have a preference. I'm okay with both. Thank you for your question. I didn't expect to even have a fanboy. Like I don't think I didn't expect people will use the word fanboy because I don't know, like I felt like it's kind of weird to me. It's not because like I assume that all of you are females or like or anything like that, but it's more of like it's kind of rare, and the term fan is kind of odd to me because most of you know I don't like to use the word fan. Like I don't really see you as fans. I prefer calling you a specters for a reason. Is there a chat and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the only reason why it's set weirdly for me. But thank you so much for the question. The next question: How many languages can you speak, and what is your tongue? Mother language. Oh, you mean my first language? My first language is supposedly English. What do you mean supposedly? I mean, it is English. I can speak 4 languages, but in terms of fluency, I guess English is definitely my number 1. I can speak Chinese, I can speak Korean and Japanese, but the thing is, I used to be fluent in Japanese until I learned Korean, and after I learned Korean, I'm not that fluent in Japanese anymore. So I'm on my route to studying Japanese again. And I've never formally learned Japanese on its own. I learned the way I used to learn Japanese was watching from anime, reading mangas, and watching recently I've been watching JP VTubers as well. Japanese content creators and stuff. I still watch EN. I still watch KR and ID and stuff. But yeah, that's kind of one of my ways to learn JP. And because older brother Walker, he is studying Japanese language as well. He have to take the tests and stuff too. So I do practice with older brother Walker as well. So yeah. Thank you so much for your question. So technically I can speak 4 languages. But if it's bits and pieces, will be a bit of Malay language and Cantonese, Hokkien, I think. But I wouldn't okay, you know Selen Tatsuki from Nisan EN, she speaks Cantonese. There was a stream I remember clearly. She was speaking Cantonese, and Anna was speaking in Chinese, and I was able to kinda understand. I could understand both sides, but I could not I can't really communicate in Cantonese, but I can kinda understand. And I already know Chinese, Mandarin, so I don't really have a problem with that. So, yeah. Aileen, welcome to the stream. Welcome. I hope you have a lovely day. Have a lovely day of you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. And the only reason why I know Cantonese was because my mother, maternal hometown, they speak in Cantonese most of the time. And every Chinese Lunar New Year, when we go back when I was really, really young, we actually they always ask us this question, "食飯未?" and then we have to say "食飯." And then we have to answer them, so it's Wait, was that Cantonese or Hokkien? I can't remember. I think it's Cantonese, because I think it's Cantonese. Yeah. I think so. So yeah. If I'm wrong, then my bad. But it should be Cantonese. So they always ask us "食飯未?" 食飯. It's what it's asking is have you eaten? And then it's eat that's the translation stuff. So it's I always have to. They always talk to me my relatives used to say that so much to us that I was oh my god, that's a thing that's engraved into my head. I don't. So it's I'll be I would speak to them in Chinese, but they would speak to me in Cantonese. But if I don't understand, they would speak in like Chinese to me. So yeah, it was great. It was pretty one way in a way. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for the questions. I'm gonna next question. How much of the day do you spend working on Wait, what's this? Where's this slash? Oh, you mean like N? Like N? Okay, so how much of the day do you spend working and or content creation on content creation? Oh, okay. Versus rest time if you get rest time. P.S. Congratulations on the membership. Thank you so much. Also thank you so much for the question. Okay, you know, in a day we have 24 hours, right? Right now I'm toning down a little bit, but there are days that I'm still like, especially off days. I'm very I tend to be very productive. So in a day of like we have 24 hours. Let's say I stream on average about 4 or 5 hours. Okay, let's just say about that, and then I have my work, and I have content creating part, and like, you know, I still have to eat and sleep and stuff like that. In terms of if you are saying rest time, as in I have to do my like cleaning of the house or like eating and sleeping and stuff, I reckon I would spend like probably. It really depends. It could be up to 6 or 8 hours of rest, and then that includes like cleaning, making food, sleeping and stuff like that. But this is on average, by the way. And then the remaining hours, so 24 minus 8. How much is that? 24 minus 8. Wait. 20 out. Wait, no, not 20. Oh my god, my mathematics. 4, 8, 12, 16. Yeah, 16 hours. Let's say, yeah, 16. Wait, what? Is it 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28? Yeah, 16 hours, yeah. Yeah, 16. I was like, am I wrong? 24 minus 8. So, like, I usually spend 16 hours on productivity. Whether it's working, content creating, or, like, other stuff. I like, meetings or, like, quality checking for projects and stuff. Even recordings and stuff. Roughly, on average, 16 hours. Probably 12, 10, okay, let's, minimum 10 to 16 hours, depending. There was a time where I did spend an entire 24 hours being productive. Yeah. But thank you for the question and the congratulations. Thank you so much. Next question. Sorry if I'm boring you out with my replies. I'm not that interesting of a person. So, and I apologize for the rambling too. Next question. Is that a song that you associate with Spectres? It has not been released. That's the only thing I could say. There is a song, but it has not been released, so I cannot reply to this question. Next question. Greetings, our lord. This immoral servant just want to know when will our goddess Kaissics Walker will be able to stream again. I purposely read in a very weird accent, a Porsche accent. One day. I will not let you know when. I can't tell you when either. It depends on Kaya too. One day you're gonna see her stream again. But if she's streaming, I don't think she'll stream an entire stream as long as I do. So yeah. But thank you so much for the question too. Will you play fast? Okay, this is guaranteed Ryujin. Ryujin, Yumisa, or Mari? Why are you freaking out about Kaya? Why is that an important question? One day in a million years? No, it will happen, just not anytime soon. There are various reasons why, but one reason she's busy. Well, so yeah. Will you play Phasmo? I do actually have plans to play Phasmo, but I just need to find the right, not the right people. I just need to find people to collab with for Phasmo. And not a lot of people that I know, you know, plays Phasmo anymore. So yeah, one day I will stream Phasmo again. And thank you for the question, by the way. Next question. Oh, so one of the games that I was asked to play was Outlast Trials. I might die if I haven't played that game. Next question. What's your MBTI type? Are you asking what's my MBTI? Hang on. I remember I recorded somewhere. Let me get it out. I remembered I recorded what my MBTI is. I don't know why you'll want to know my MBTI, but oh, excuse me, I had a burp right there. My MBTI is INFJ. I am INFJ. I'm not sure if it's surprising for anybody at all, but I'm INFJ, so that's my MBTI. Thank you for the question. Why is everyone so obsessed with MBTIs? Wait, how do you know what your MBTI is? You can take a test. So there's a test for the MBTI. But my MBTI is INFJ. I don't know if it's surprising or not, actually. But yeah, thank you so much for the question. Kai, I'm sure Kai is I'm actually, yeah, like, I've retaken the test a couple of times, and I am still INFJ, and it would always start with an I. I don't know why. But I'm FJ. If you're, I don't know why you're curious about it. Most favorite type of berries? Oof, strawberry. Next question. Thank you for the question. ISTP. I honestly don't know what's the difference about MBTI, because I don't remember. I know some people could specifically remember what, depending on what MBTI is, what it personally is like. I don't really understand that, so and I don't remember that, which is kind of funny. The only thing that I remember is I and E, introvert and extrovert, but I'm INFJ, so yeah, that's the only thing I need to know. I'm an introvert person. That's the only thing I know. Next question is, oh my god, my nose. If someone recognizes you by your voice and and ask you if you're Kai, what will you say? Will you tell the truth, or like in a different persona, or what? This is a very odd question to ask. First, it would depend on the situation. Second, I don't think, if it's like a whole different persona, like if I graduate from, okay, I should not have said that word. If I have to rebrand, then honestly, if I ever rebrand or I join a corporate and like you recognize my voice, then that's good on you. But it is an unspoken rule. I don't know why it needs to be spoken, but it is kind of like it's a basic decency not to mention or say other VTubers' past lives or like doxing. So but if it's, let's say, in the convention, that again, it depends on the situation. But mostly I cannot answer this question because it solely depends on the situation, whether I'm able to tell the truth or not. Or I could just conveniently just ignore the question. But thank you for the question. Next question. Do you believe in... Oh, this is a very funny question to ask. Do you believe in reincarnation? I do. I'm not gonna tell you why, but yes, I do believe in reincarnation. Yes, I do. Next question. Oh, by the way, thank you for the question. What's your... What is your ideal type of partner? As in romantically wise? If we're talking about romantically, it's not a lot, but it sounds like a lot. I would say it would be personality. When I'm looking at romantically, like my romantic partner, I would say personality. That would be the number one thing that I'll be looking at instead of looks. Because I'm not like I don't really judge people by look. Instead, I judge people by, like, personally more. Like, I'm not trying to say I judge people, but I would say the ideal type of partner that I will look for is their personality have to be understanding, and they have to be respectful towards each other's boundaries. Yes, of course, you are both, like, in the case if, like, let's say, this romantic partner of mine and I got married, right? There's still, even if you're married, you're not supposed, there's still supposedly personal space that everyone wants, especially if, like, let's say I'm an introvert person, and as an introvert person, I do need a personal space. Whether or not they're my partner, like romantic partner or not, I still need personal space. And I need a partner, my ideal type of partner, they have to be understanding in terms of that. They have to be understanding, and they have to be open-minded and caring. And when I mean by open-minded, I'm not talking about poly relationship, but more of like depending on the situation. But that's pretty much it. I don't look for a lot. I just look for the basic of the basic. But unfortunately, in this current generation, in this kind of era, it's really hard to find people who respects people. Like, I just need a partner that respects people, understanding, caring, and open-minded. That's pretty much it. I'm not asking for much. I don't really ask for, like, whether they're taller than me, they're shorter than me, whether they're skinny or they're bigger in size or anything. I don't really care about that. It's more of the personality. But yeah. Minami, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Hope you had a lovely day. Have a lovely day of you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Did you change your account, Pocoyo? But Yumi, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Oh, you have a lovely day. I have a lovely day of you. I'm glad you reached home safely. Next question. Thank you for the question, by the way. This has got to be 0 or Rhea, isn't it? This question has got to be from 0 or Rhea, isn't it? It has been months. Has your opinion on Coca-Cola coffee changed? P.S. I might not be able to watch this. Someone clip it for me. Kisses. I have not. Nah. I confess it's not me. Then it might be 0. My opinion on Coca-Cola coffee has not changed. I don't think Coca-Cola should be impaired with coffee. So yes, my opinion has not changed. Next question. Thank you for the question, by the way. Hi, random question. But would you rather have to eat 100 tennis balls or take over a wedding manager again? This is a very easy question to answer, though. I would take over a wedding manager. I would rather take over being a wedding coordinator than eating 100 tennis balls, because there's no way I could eat that. That's one. Number two, I actually like doing the job. It's just I don't like it when it's like incompetent manager ruining someone's like big day, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's basically it. I would rather take over a wedding manager / coordinator again than eating 100 tennis balls. But yeah. Welcome back, Senna. I hope you have an enjoyable meal. Welcome back. Can ask you again, my manager? I mean, feel free to, I guess. Next question. I actually have a couple of new questions in Marshmallow, so I will take some time to edit in a bit. But let me clear the 31 questions first. Next. Oh, this is Asuka-san, isn't it? Hello, Kai. 質問 question. はい質問あります okay 質問ありますか? Vampire ASMR finally got us bit. Oh, frick. Are we talking about the voice acting? What? Vampire ASMR finally got us bitten. Where did you bite me? Neck, arm, or thighs? My recommendation is thighs. お姉さんの大もも柔らかいよ。Older sister's thighs is very soft. Very sus. I reckon this is definitely Asuka-san. Well, it depends on where you want me to bite you, you know? It depends on where you want me to bite you. If you want me to bite you on your thighs, then I'll bite you on your thighs. If you want me to bite you on your arm, I'll bite you on your arm. If you want me to bite you on your neck, then I'll bite you on the neck. Or even, like, you know? Where do you want me to bite? 質問ありがとう。ありがとうございます。Thank you for the question. Next question. I don't know. You all gotta go crazy, but very sense question. Thank you for the question. I mean, okay. If I have a preference, if I want to bite, if I was a vampire, I would definitely bite on the neck, because I have a thing about neck biting. Or the collarbone. Okay, that sounds very weird. Anyway, next question. But the thighs are actually very nice too. Anyway, next question. Thank you for the question. Don't taskaru. What do you hope to achieve this year? No! What do you hope to achieve this year? I've actually achieved it already. My goal was to actually hit 1,000 subs this year for this channel, for our channel. But definitely one of the things that I want to achieve is to get pre-orders for the merchandise out this year. That's definitely one thing I want to achieve. And having at least minimum of N5 Japanese level. That's one other thing I want to achieve. And I do, if I could be so bold to kind of like push it a little bit further, I do kind of hope that this year we could maybe get 2K sub, considering that we are already halfway there. So yeah. These are just a couple of achievements that I wanted to achieve, but I think the number one thing that I want to achieve is actually being able to I think it's to release the original song and hold like a fan meeting one day. It's not like a this year kind of thing, but the original song would definitely be one thing I want to achieve, like release this year, and the lore video too. But in terms of convention and stuff, I hope that one day I will be able to get invited to a convention and host fan meetings. I don't really like to use the word fan meetings, but I do kind of wish that I could do that. And, you know, be on the big screen and, like, you know, perform in 3D. Because I love performing. It's just, I've not been very well enough to perform. I used to do cosplay performance, but I can't I can't really do that anymore. So I would want to one day be able to do. I know this is kind of a bit out of the question, which is more of like a futuristic thing, but it's more of like I do hope that one day I'll be able to stand on stage and perform, like do a dance performance or sing a cover, like basically a performance on big screen, like on stage, like how Hololive and Nisanji did and stuff. Yeah. Thank you for the question. I hope that answered your question. Oh, Nate! Nate, hello, mate. Welcome to the stream, mate. Ain't it really late for you right now? Why are you awake at this time? Hello, Nate. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Oh yeah, lovely to have a lovely day of you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. And also, if you don't know who Nate is actually the person that I'm working with for the audio. He's like my audio technician for the lore video. And actually, I do have plans to work with him in the near future again as well. So after we do that, Nate, more projects, if I may. Miss dancing with you too. I do too. We used to have like a lot of like dance covers we wanna do. There were so many. We went hardcore. Like there were 2 events we went hardcore and we danced back to back, and you know we had like a 14 minutes performance and stuff like that. So that was crazy. It was crazy. I miss those days, but yeah. I just came back from Japan. Fixed my jet lag by just suffering yesterday. It's 7 AM right now, mate. Should you be getting more sleep? How was the trip to Japan? Was it fun? Oh, by the way, because I have to save more questions, so we could do like a little bit of chit chat without the marshmallow yet. But yeah, Nate, how is Japan? Wait, where did you go? Which part of Japan did you go? You went to Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, Hokkaido? Where did you go? More projects? Bet it is. Hey. Still waiting for the next Duns event with you, a Duns cover. Well, if that's even possible, honestly. Because it's kind of like, you know, like we live in different countries and stuff, and like schedules and stuff. Oh shit. So yeah. Okay, I'm saving like the marshmallow question, so I might be a bit distracted, but don't worry, I'll be reading. Wow, I did not expect it for you all to send more questionnaires. Oh, I've actually answered this question before. Or dance cover. Oh, dance cover. Oh, I have so many I want to do, honestly. Now my 8 hours have been clocked in. It was very fun. I'm going to be this present next 2 weeks. It means that you had a lot of fun in Japan, didn't you? How was the food? Was the food to your taste? How was the food? The authentic Japanese food experience. What do you try? Visit Tokyo, Osaka, and Kyoto. Oh, the definitely must try. Those 3 are the to-go places, and it. Kobe! Do you try Kobe beef? Like the meat? Ain't it really pricey and expensive? How was it? Flo, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I hope you have a lovely day or have a lovely day of you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Oh no, I overslept. It's okay. You can watch like the you know, the. I'm still accepting questions and stuff like that, so feel free to pop in questions. You know. Okay, wait. I have 36. I've kinda answered this question before, so I'm gonna skip this question. What is this? What kind of questions are you asking? I have repetitive questions, so I might skip some of them. Oh, so I think I might be addicted to Apex because I kind of want like I kind of like, you know. I have thoughts of playing Apex off stream a lot besides Honkai Star Rail. 40? Wait, 40, 41, and 42. 42. That is... I'm gonna refresh the page and check if I have any more questions incoming. No. Okay. Just know the Marshmallow, it's open until, like, it's gonna be open for quite a while, so don't worry. You can feel free to send in questions anytime you want. Oh, also, you don't have to be questioned. It could be, like, advice you want to seek for, like, a wisdom from me, or, like, things you want to let me know. I'm going to miss the food the most. I miss the sushi and raw eggs. Wait, did you try natto? Have you tried natto? Have you tried the authentic gyudon, like food, like ramen and like? Wait, you went to Osaka. Have you tried the authentic okonomiyaki? It's so good. It's so good. If you've been to Kyoto, you should. Have you tried like the sweets, like the dango and like all the stuff? You know, gotta ask. Like Japanese food is so good. I don't know why. Maybe because I have like a. It could be a bit of favoritism, okay? It could be a bit of favoritism. The Wagyu beef was the best. I cried. The marbling texture of the beef, when it's done well, it's like not too fatty. It's like they rendered the fat so nicely. It melts in your mouth. That kind of Wagyu beef is chef's kiss. FPS Pro Gamer era? Nah. I'm getting tempted. Mysterious figure. Oh, okay, interesting. Mysterious figure, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to Walker Headquarters. I hope you have an enjoyable and lovely stay during stay in the Walker Headquarters. Once again, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the stream too. Welcome. Hope you have a lovely day or have a lovely day of you. I did try natto, hatsukiyaki, ichiran. Will you try ichiran ramen? Then try the onomiyaki, but I had takoyaki and dango my friend tried, I will now eat natto every other week. Oh my god. Okay, the thing about natto, it's a hit or miss. What I mean by that, it's whether you like it or you don't. There are Japanese people who don't like natto, but there are also Japanese people who loves it. So it depends. It's also like what Nate say. It's actually a kind of hot taste. It's really hard to describe the taste, like for real, because it's kind of like a sticky, slimy texture. So some people don't like it because of the texture. Some people don't like it because of the taste. But for me, I'm like I'm like in the middle ground for natto. I don't really like it. I don't really dislike it either. So I'm glad you actually liked it. You should try if the next time, if you ever go to Osaka again, try the onomiyaki. It's so good. By the way, it's not just Tokyo, like it's not just Osaka. Different regions, different parts of Japan, they may specialize on different type of food, but they are actually prepared differently as well. So it's like, let's say you eat onomiyaki. There are different types of onomiyaki. There's like the Osaka type, there's a Tokyo type. I don't know Kyoto has a variation as well or not, but like depending on where you try it out, they are done and prepared very, very differently. It includes ramen as well and sukiyaki too. You should try it out. How long were you there though? 2 weeks? I'm Asian, so fermented food is right up my alley. It's great with rice, not so much alone. You know what's good? Pairing natto with the egg and like the warm rice. That's so good. I'm getting tempted to ask, but no, I have lots of memories. Feel free to ask. There's nothing wrong with asking, you know. Kyoto's original specialty is the multi-course meals. Can confirm it's still great. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I can tell Nate enjoyed his trip to Japan. Oh my god. I favorite East Asian food above everything else. So East Asia is Japan and Korea are very well known, I guess. Is China East Asia actually too? Huh. Just talking about the food makes me miss this. Makes it more stuff, Kai. I mean, it's a sign. It's a sign to go back. It's a sign. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to the marshmallow. We have a couple. Quite a number. Additional ones. Oh my god, my nose. It's acting up. I swear to god, it's acting up. We have additional 10 more questions. Wait, let me blow my nose real quick. I need to mute myself because I don't want you to hear me blowing my nose. Oh, that feels so much better. Gyudon on raw egg cycle yummy. It's so I tried when I was in Tokyo, when I can't remember the store name. When I was in Tokyo, I've been to this store that it's like they have a machine. Well, most of them have a machine in Japan. They have a machine. And I always order the same thing because that's my favorite in the menu. It's gyudon with like the onsen egg, and then it's like so good. Like I love that a lot, and I always drink it with like the miso soup. It was so good. I used to I believe it was in like Ikebukuro or Akihabara. I can't remember. It's one of those two locations. I went there and it was so good. I kind of wish I could go back there and like try it again. I don't even know if it's still there or not, because it's been quite a while since I went back to Tokyo. So we'll see. Anyway, continuing the questions. Invisibility of teleportations. Thank you for the question. Very interesting question. I would hands down say teleportation. I will not second guess anything. I will say teleportation is definitely hands down my without hesitation. I would rather have teleportation than invisibility. That's not even a question that I have to think about. Thank you for the question. Next question. If you get if you get isekai'd on Attack on Titan, what would you do? Gonna check out and resume my commissions. Hope you've been well, Kai. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for coming, Nate. All the very best on your work. I'm really glad you had a lot of fun in Japan, and you know, I'll contact you soon. And you know, more works to come. But thank you so much for coming in, Nate. I hope you have an enjoyable time and have a lovely, lovely day ahead of you. Bye, bye, Nate. Bye, bye, bye. Okay, so, if you get isekai on Attack on Titan, what will you do? This is kind of a weird situation. What do you mean by what will I do? I would definitely, okay, because I still am a very big fan of Attack on Titan, but I have not caught up to the series. Because, like, Shingeki no Kyojin, I'm not really that caught up ever since my favorite character died. So, if I get isekai'd, I would join the survey corps, the recon survey / recon corps. You know, that's pretty much it. I would not be a civilian. I don't know what else could I answer from that, but thank you so much for the question. Next question. Okay. Would you ever let us send you gifts? My answer to that is yes, I would. But I'm trying to find like the middle ground, because I don't want to, like, it depends on the situation. I've been trying to look for a post box service, but it's not available at the moment still. So I don't really know, but you know, I will ask around a couple of my friends to see if they could help me out with it. But yes, there will be a day where it comes where you will be able to send me gifts. One day. Actually, I got like 2 repetitive questions for this. So I'm gonna answer it right now. Yes, you will be able to send me gifts one day. Especially if like I'm attending in a convention, then you'll be able to personally send me the gift, honestly. So yeah, thank you so much for the question. So my answer to that is yes. Good night, Senna. I hope you had a good night, and good night. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you had a lovely, lovely day with Ru. Good night, good night. 잘 자요. 안녕히 주무세요. Bye, bye, bye. Thank you so much for coming. I hope to see you on the next stream too. Good night. Next question. 35. Are you the type who like to work out every day? This day, not really. Senya. Okay. Senya. Okay. Senya. I'll call you Senya. I would say this day, I don't really work out every single day because I want to be more productive in the work that I do. I used to be way more active before like my health got worse. I used to swim a lot as well. I love swimming, and I used to dance a lot to practice for performance. But this day I'm not so much. Like I do very light exercises Not every day, but yeah, I wouldn't really say I'm the type that I work out every day. I'm not that active of a person anymore, I would say. Thank you for the question. Will this be one of the shortest streams of the time? Oh, wow. I didn't. I didn't expect to receive this. Why did you decide to become a VTuber? Whoever who sent this question is a very interesting question. I actually answered this question quite a while back. To this day, it's still kind of same. It is still same. There are a couple of reasons. But my number one reason was I wanted to do something. I wanted to give back to the society a little bit more. Like, I wanted to be like a person who could be there for somebody, or like entertain somebody, and like, you know, add a little bit of positively, a bit of light to someone's day, especially if they're going through like a hard time, or like if they're going through a hard time, it felt like they're very hopeless, they're in a very, very dark place or something like that. I've been there before. I still do feel that way time to time, but like, I felt like if I become a VTuber, I could be a person, be a companion to somebody who might need it. Oh my god. Wait, what? Oh! Nate subscribed to the chat. Thank you so much, Nate. If you do see this, Nate, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Walker headquarters, mate. Thank you. But back to what I was saying. I wanted to be a companion for somebody, especially when they felt like they're alone. They felt like the whole world is against them. But I still kind of want to feel. I want to remind them that they're not alone. Someone out there definitely care about them, but at that point in time, they could not think straight, or they are just very, very lonely. They need someone there. I hope, not want, but more of like, I hope I'm able to be that person that they need, like the companion that they need to save them, or like pull them out of that dark space that they're in, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's one of the main reason why I became a VTuber. Another reason, it's kind of like a sub reason, is I went into VTubing very aware of a goal that I wanted to make this at least a part-time or a full-time career, best a full-time career. But that's like my sub reason. My genuine big reason is still like, I want to be able to be there for somebody, because I have instances where there are times that I wasn't able to be there for somebody, and when I was in a dark time, there were times that I didn't have anybody to be with me, and like there's no one who cared. Like, not like don't care, but like I felt like nobody cared for me at that point during those dark times. And like, in a way, I could understand to a certain degree when people are going through that phase, not phase, but that whole time, that whole very dark time, hard time. I want to be there for them. So, and like, at the very least, I want to be like the little spark or that little bit of light for them, that kind of thing. And if like, let's say someone out there needs like a motivation to like do something that they really, really want to do, but they didn't dare to because everyone's just saying you don't deserve to do it, or like they're just scared of failure, or like they're just scared of society being against them, I still want to, in a way, I kind of hope that I'm able to give them the little bit of push that they need to encourage them to do to pursue their dream, pursue their goals that they want to be. Like, it could be that they want to be a VTuber, they want to be a full-time artist, or like they want to be an artist, an animator, a musician, you know, and stuff like. I hope I'm able to give them that little bit of hope and like push them to go for it. If they need someone there to tell them like encourage them and motivate them. That's pretty much it. It's more of like it's like a very repetitive answer to all those questions. I don't know. Like, I think my answer is kind of boring in a way, so I do apologize for that. But that's my genuine answer to why I became a VTuber. So yeah. Anyway. But thank you for the question who asked. Thank you for the person whoever asked this question. Next question. Who is your Niji Sanji En and JP Oshi? My Niji Sanji JP Oshi is Oliver Evans. Yeah. Oliver Evans. I would say Kanai Kuzuha. I think they're also my Oshi as well. That's like JP side. There's so much more, but I can't think of it right now. For En, I like all of them, but like in terms of Oshi, it would be. There's no ranking, by the way. Pomu, Selene, Millie Parfait. Shu Yamino. Vox. I've not been watching Vox a lot recently, but I still think of him as like one of my Oshi, I guess. Like Lexium, all of them are actually like all of them a lot. Noctix, I actually like them a lot too. But within Lexium, Shu Yamino will definitely be one of my top ones. And then Noctix would probably be Vulgar, Uki, you know, Alban, Sunny. I don't really have an order, by the way. Okay, if I had to pick one from each unit, okay, I'll answer it this way. If I had to pick one with an Niji Sanji En as in the by unit, for Lazuli it'll be Pomu Rainpuff, Pomu. For Obsidian it'll be Selene Tatsuki, and then for Etheria it would be Millie, Millie Parfait. And then for Lexium it would be Shu. And then for Noctix, it will be Vulgar. Who's next? After that is Illuna will be Kyo. And then Axelay. Okay, Axelay, I don't really have it. Oh, okay, Axelay will be Kotoka. And then Crisis is the next one, I believe. Crisis will be... what is his name? Bandage Man. Hopefully that's a question. Thank you for the question, by the way. Oh no, I whoever who sent this question, there's something I have to address about this. That's why I actually showed this question. I've actually talked about this on stream before. The word fanboy, I'm not a... Okay, I've not... Okay, I want to disclose this. I want to say this early, okay? I'm not against anybody who is a fanboy or likes fanboy or anything like that. I have nothing against it. I have nothing against them, but to me, I don't really like it when people address me as like if I sound like a femboy kind of thing. I have nothing against it. Like honestly, it would be an honor for people to think that I sound like a femboy, because femboy, they are very, very like very, how do I say this? Like they have a lot of confidence. And they're very, very attractive kind of people. Like, everyone's very attractive, but like, they have this different sense of attraction towards them. So, like, it's an honor for you to think that, like, I'm a fanboy. Like, I have nothing against it, but I don't really like it when people say I sound or look like a fanboy kind of thing, because I'm not. And I felt like by saying that, it's kind of like a disgrace to those who are actually a fanboy. So, not a big fan about it, but I'm not upset, I'm not angry about it. It's just, you know, I'm not a huge fan about people telling me or saying like I'm a fanboy or anything like that. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I just want to disclose that outright. If I did not really state that really well. But thank you for like liking and, you know, keeping me and stuff like that. Thank you so much for your comments. Next question. Good night, Rue. I hope you had a good night sleep, a good night rest. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. Have a good night sleep and good night rest. Bye bye. Hope to see you on the next stream too. Bye bye. Good night. Niji Dad, definitely Oliver. Are you mixed or pure Japanese? And love your accent when you're speaking. Thank you so much for your question. And thank you for liking my accent. Kind of weird that it's honestly, I never really liked my accent. So it's until I started being a VTuber that when people tell me they like my accent, at first up to now I still think that it's kind of weird that you'll like my accent. That is despite being so weird. And very mixed, but I would say I'm definitely not a pure Japanese. I'm not a pure Japanese. That's all I could say. I am not pure Japanese. I would say I wouldn't say I'm a pure Japanese. That's the only thing I could answer. Am I mixed? Yes and no. That's the only thing I could say. And, I don't really know to answer this question, because like yes and no, but I'm not pure Japanese. Thank you so much for liking my accent. It's so weird that you all like my accent. What? Why are you so weird? Why do you like an accent that's so mixed? Okay. Oh wow, this is a very long text. What is this? Once there was a frog who sat on a dog. The dog went for a jog with a frog. One day they ate a pie, but sadly the frog died. And its last words were bye-bye. And they live happily ever after. Thank you. A very nice poem. Thank you for sharing the poem. Interesting. Next one. Kaissart supremacy. No. Is that a poem? I think it is. Thank you for sharing the poem. Would you rather be a frog with huge abs that make it hard to move, or a buff bear with a tiny head? I would be a buff bear with a tiny head. That would be what I actually like bears more than frogs, so that's the reason why. Interesting question, but thank you for the question. Moving on. I don't know what's this question. Questions are getting weird and weird. Which daddy will you date? Which daddy will you date? What? Blade Donghen Xingyuan. First off, I don't think, in my opinion, Donghen is not considered daddy material. In my personal opinion. I think I know this frog person. Frogger supremacy. Really? What? Is that you? Nice question. Why are the emotes so big? Okay. So, like I said, I don't really think Dongheng as a daddy material, like I said. But between Blade and Xingyuan, I would go for Xingyuan than Blade. Yes, I will go for Xingyuan. Like, okay, it actually kind of feels weird, because the ENVA for Xingyuan is Sayu, and I see Sayu as a very interesting person, you know? But it's like, it's kind of weird. It's just really weird. And I'm not gonna lie, I ship Xingyuan with Blade. And Blade is like the bottom, Xingyuan's the top. So, yeah. Thank you for the question. I think I know who this is from. Thank you for the question. I have a couple of new questions, so let me quickly save them real quick. Oh, my nose is acting up today. Why? Why is it always when I'm streaming that my nose acts up? That's so annoying. 40. Oh, we have 47 questions today. We have 47 questions. Interesting. I didn't expect so many of you to ask so many questions. I knew it. Damn face. Wait, let me blow my nose again, okay? Real. Also, by the way, if I could add a fourth option based on Blade, Dongheng, and Xingyuan, I will add not Blade, Welt. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Next question. Okay, it's not a question. Kaiko? え？どういう意味？どういう意味？え？ Huh? Thanks for the question. Next one. Sorry about that. Let me drink some water. Oh my god. Well, are you going to stream Goddess of Victory, Nikke? I honestly, I don't know this game. Wait, what is this game? Goddess of Victory, Nikke. What is this game? What? Third-person shooter action role-playing video game that was released last year. Interesting. I will look into it. Maybe one day I might. I don't know. I will ask Manny-san about it, but thank you for asking. I will ask Manny-san in regards to this. Next question. Yeah, I see from the images a lot of waifu materials, but I don't know the game itself. If you could turn back time and prevent or fix your mistakes, what you know? Oh, this is actually a really tough question. Do you want me to answer this honestly? Like, truthfully? Or... This is a very tough question to answer. Okay. Logically speaking, I would say no. Because the mistakes that I made helped me to develop as a person. You plan to lie? No, not lie, but like in a theoretical or a logical way of answering. That's what I meant. But if I were to say, I would say yes and no. Okay, I'll answer it in a very deep way. Okay, the way you'll like it, the very deep way. I would say yes and no. Yes, because if I could fix it, I mean, preventing it is a thing, but if I could fix it or prevent it, then obviously it would be a very, very good thing. But no, because I believe that if, let's say you go back in time, and you fix or prevent that, your future would change, meaning your present would change, and you might not develop as the person you are today. So, in the first place, your experience, your past, your present is what, and your decisions are what makes you the you are right now. And it's the experience that helps you to grow as a person. If you make a mistake, you will do your best to prevent it from happening in the future, so you don't make the same mistake again. There are definitely mistakes that I wish I could have not made, but at the end of the day, it's not possible for you to turn back time, at least not now. And I genuinely believe that it's gonna cause a butterfly effect if you turn back, if you do go back time and you did make changes to it, because it may or may not affect you negatively or positively. You don't know. We never know what future holds, so that's the reason why I answer a yes and a no. Truthfully, I would say I wish I could. I would, but if I'm talking in a very logical and the way I would think as of right now, like the me right now, I would say no, because like I said, if I didn't go through the mistakes that I've been through, I wouldn't have grown to the person I am right now, and I wouldn't be who I am right now. So yeah, so it's like it's part and parcel of life. I guess that's what you could say. So yeah, hopefully that answered the questions, and I hope this actually also reminds you about, like, I hope this kind of reply, the reply to this question, it's a food for thought for some of y'all. In the case where you felt like you wish you did not did this, or you wish you had prevented it or fixed stuff like that. So, yeah. Because I believe karma is a real thing too. So yeah, hopefully that answered your question. Thank you so much for your question. What's with all the deep questions we have today? I believe this is the last question? Oh, this is the last question we have. Lena, welcome to the stream. Welcome. I hope you have a lovely dinner. Have a lovely day of you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. If any of y'all still have more questions or advice or stuff you want me to read or something like that, feel free to send your questions. Oh, excuse me. That was unexpected, babe. Feel free to send it on Marshmallow, okay? It's still open at this point. Today, right now, we have 47 questions. Touching the past have so much consequences, for real. Exactly. It's like you're opening up a Pandora box, a box that should not be open, and who knows, you might change. You might not change for the better, instead you might change for the worse. And honestly, I think there is a possibility that in the future you might repeat the same mistake that you have fixed in the past, or tried to prevent for that specific mistake that you made. But you know, it might happen in the future, or like in the very near time, because it already happened, and it happened for a reason. And again, it's part and parcel of life, you know. Anyway. Oh, this who said this? Would you rather NYA or NYA not? I would rather NYA not. Thank you for the question. Thank you for the question. Okay, I refreshed the page. We don't have any additional question right now. So yeah. Is there any other thing that you'll want to ask about? Otherwise, for the first time, we're actually ending our stream early. In a very, very long time. If that happens. Also, I would say there is okay, it's kind of weird for me to say this in regards to the question about once in a blue moon stream. I mean, the moon is right there. Okay, since we have no more questions, I'm gonna close the Marshmallow for now. So, how do I close this again? Hold up. I forgot how to close my Marshmallow QNA. Shit. Wait, let me Google this real quick. How? NYA not what? Still can't believe we're in Kai's room right now. Feeling good? Why? Do you not want to be in Kai's room? How do I? I really forgot how to. Oh, okay. Got it. No. How do you even... Bruh. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. It took me so long just to figure... Because I was reading the word one by one, and I was like, what? How did you even do this? Anyway, we fixed that. You did not see that. Anyway. What's that? No, nothing. You go out, grab some real... For that, wait, let me move the room real quick. It's not like a different room. It's just like the chat box thing is more aligned specifically. So, hang on a second. Oh, bruh. There we go. I think this is way better for y'all. I think. Is there no space? That okay? There we go. It was so cramps. You did so well. Why are you doing it like that? Why do you have to say it like that? Okay, so, in regards, one of the questions that you've asked was, if there are any songs that I associate with specters, and I said that it has not been released yet. The reason why it's not been released yet is because the song that I associate Spectres with is actually the original song that they're on the works. That the original song that I'm releasing is a song that I associate Spectres with. Thus, you know, I chose not to answer that question with like any other songs, because I made the original song with Spectres in, like, when I commissioned for the original song to be made. There are two things that I implement a lot. Was number one, it is very close to the storyline, and number two, it's Spectres, so it's very closely implemented, and like I purposefully stress it towards the composer. Like I could not stress further to the composer that I need I need like the music to be very close towards that, and yeah. After the very first original song release, then I will actually say like that song is one of the songs that I associate Spectres with. So yeah. It's kind of weird for me like say all this like that, innit? It's kind of weird. I mean, you've technically heard it already. Some of you might have heard it already, some of you have not. But when the day comes when I release the original song with the MV, you will understand what I meant by that. You will genuinely understand what I meant, because that song is, it's not just associate the song that I associate of Spectres is, it might be a song that might be emotional for some of you. Like the song is kind of, the song is not that mellow. Like the background music right now is not that like this kind of vibe. But it is, when you watch the MV, you might get emotional. Because there are messages hidden within the song. And if you know me, I like to add meanings to... I like to, like, add meanings to, like, stuff that I do. Like, when I make my rooms, like, all these background rooms, and, like, stuff like... I always instill, like... I always, like, put parts of, like, my lore, or, like... characters related to the lore, or like Spectre. I always try to my best to include Spectres as much as I can, like you see in the room here, and meanings to it. Like, for example, Kaya's room, there's like mysterious trees for a reason. There's a reason why the color of the pillows are red, and there's spider lilies, and like there's Spectre cushions in the room. And like there, like why there are like bonsai trees, why sometimes there's like mini oak trees, and stuff like and there's why there's like that, like you can see that gate right there, the Torii gate. Everything that most of the thing, if not all, of the things that I commissioned for, like the backgrounds, the music, and stuff like that, there's always a reason, and there's usually a story behind it. Like, even when I listen to songs, most of the songs that I listen to have meanings to it, and if I cover it, there is a reason why I cover it. So, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want, I could let you hear the instrumental part of the original song. There's no lyrics for it, but I could let you hear the instrumental part of the song if you want. It's just instrumental, so it's it's not like you'll you'll get to hear anything. Let me full volume. It's just the instrumental. It's not like it has like me singing in it and stuff. Oh, the amount of takes I've taken before. I need to figure out. Wow, I forgot how many lines takes there are. Honestly, despite the fact that the song has already been mixed, time tuned, mixed and mastered already, I've still, to this day, I still felt like it's not good enough. But in the day, if I ever sing karaoke for it, I want to sing it my way, like an improved version. Let me hear it first. That was loud. Okay. I'll let y'all hear it. Like, let me find. Oh my god, it's so loud. Okay. Hang on a second. Let me. Oh, there we go. Let me mute first and test on the thing. Okay, that seems fine. That seems fine. Hopefully it's not too loud though. Okay, I'll let you hear the instrumental. Basically it. Okay. Let me mute the BGM real quick. BGM. Okay. And 3, 2, 1. Hello 12, welcome to the stream, welcome. I hope you have a lovely day, have you. Welcome to the stream, welcome. I hope it's not too loud though. If it's too loud, let me know. I will adjust the volume accordingly. We're just listening to the original song's instrumental part. I was actually singing, muted myself and singing the original song. Yeah, so that was it. Let me get back. There we go. That was what I've been. That was the instrumental version. Like Naon was the one who helped me out with like this instrumental. It was so, excuse me, it was so good. It was just, yeah. There was like, if you heard the instrumental, there was like a shift. There was like a very mellow, very nostalgic kind of thing, kind of like emotions, like and then at the front part, and then suddenly there's a change of like the genre, I guess you could say it. So that's the main thing. We wanted that to happen, and I was so glad that Naon was able to make it happen, and it was like out of the world kind of thing. I'll actually talk about it on the day when it's released, like that after party. So yeah. It sounds so nostalgic. What? Like, I could not make up my mind on what kind of vibe I wanted it to have, so I let Naon to decide. So he's an amazing composer, honestly. I love these types of instrumentals. You mean like the nostalgic moment? I'm ready to cry my eyes out with this dropper. I don't know if you'll cry to that point, because it's not that bad. Like, it's not that emotional, but it's the MV that hits with the, like, the visuals that hits with the music that might make you emotional, is what I meant. I didn't remember that it as that heavy. I think it's because like my vocals cover it or something like that. So confusing X. I'll save all my tears for the release date. Spectre tears for sold $10. What? Sounds so majestic but cool. I guess in a way it's like a mix, so we got scammed? What do you mean you got scammed? You said give me 200 buckets of that? Why do you need buckets of Spectre's tears? You could just collect your own. But yeah, those were the instrumentals. I have like an acapella version of that, like my songs acapella and like and stuff. Also, by the way, I actually gained the approval access to upload the original songs on Spotify and like stuff like that. So basically, I own the song. If I'm not wrong, I wait, let me double confirm this. I don't want to speak nonsense. I believe. So basically, okay. So basically, I'm able to put it up on like Spotify. I could release on Spotify, basically the original song. I could release it on Spotify. The original song. I have gained a clearance from the composer himself. Now, he gave me the approval for it, so I have the clearance to upload it on Spotify. Yeah. So the day will come where I will upload the original song on Spotify, and I actually have another thing to let you all know, which is I do have another original song on the works with Naon. He's working on it, and it's a very different. I cannot share with you how it sounds like, because Naon said that it changed a lot. Not a lot, but he did make some changes to it. Okay, I technically can share it with you, but like it's not gonna sound the same. It's just the instrumental version. It's not the same, but I can let you hear it. So yeah, let me mute myself real quick and like the background music. So it is actually like the second original song that we're working. I felt like I'm being too passionate about it. But yeah. The MBO, yes, and there's acapella. There isn't like a karaoke acapella version that was provided from my mixer as well, so yeah. Let me blast it in a car. Suddenly I open my Spotify again just for this one. 1,000 monthly listener by me. Congrats in advance, Mr. Singer. I'm not. I just, you know, it's just insane. Anyway, I'll let you hear some parts of it, of the music. It's not gonna be exactly the same. I just want you to be aware of it. But I was given the clearance to actually share this a little bit. So let me mute myself a little bit. So this is like the kinda, it's not the right exact instrumental, but this is one of it. It's technically incomplete too. So yeah, that was that. That was that. And I was like, it's not the confirmed one, because I got like, my composer was like, I might make some tweaks to it, because I feel like I want to change it a little bit. And so far, I was like, okay. Because he does have a full-time work. He have like a full-time work, and then like he works on the composing and commissions like afterwards, so it's insane. I like this. Actually, I did have plans to have like a third one, but it's not confirmed, because it's a very different genre, and I have a very clear view on how I want each song. The reason why they're like different, like there's number 1, then number 2, number 3, each song holds meaning, and each song is like a different arc, tells a different story, and that includes like, so the thing about the original songs that I'm planning to release, each of them have a story to tell. The first one that will be released this year will be a story that you'll probably understand. So you have to listen to the song itself, like you have to listen to the lyrics with like the actual visual, and then you get to understand what kind of story I'm telling. Basically it plays hand in hand. It's actually pure craziness, because it's the definition of like I'm putting a lot of effort and as much knowledge that I have about production and like directing and stuff all into the MV. So instead of it being like an animated series, like a video, it's more of like a story told that is going hand in hand with both the visuals and the lyrics and the song itself. So every song tells a story. Kind of like the JP Utaite singer, which is like Eve. Each of his MVs are animated and they tell a story. It's kind of similar. So like it depends where it's connected and all. I can't tell you if it's connected or not, but the first song, there's a story to tell. The second song is a story to tell, and then the third song, which may or may not happen, has another story to tell on its own. So it's like it goes hand in hand and stuff like that. So I just want you to be aware that when I make original songs or like more videos and stuff, there are reasons why, and there's always a story to be told. It is entirely up to you how you want to depict it. And my stories, like the storytelling that I do, normally I like to give like an open ending, because I've always favored. It's also I'm sorry I would say this, but there's no other way to say it even better. It's like, also, if the day comes where I do graduate, I want to tell, and I don't want it to be like a goodbye ending, and more of a open story ending, which is more of like I will see you later, that kind of thing, than like goodbye, I'll never see you ever again, that kind of thing. So you could see me, because at the end of the day, when I graduate, you might see me somewhere else. You might see me in a different place or a different role and stuff like that. You never know. So that's the reason why, when the day comes, if I ever graduate, I want it to be an open story. And the same goes for most if not all of the originals that I made are more with an open ending. Because I always prefer to say this: every beginning has an ending, but it's rather than an ending, it's a new start. So yeah, I mean, that makes sense. There's never truly the end or happily ever after in life. The only time you actually have like the end is when you pass on, which is like you die, like you pass away. That's like the end of this life, but you never know what's gonna happen after that, you know? The kind of thing. That's when it's actually the end. Like a really goodbye kind of thing. So yeah, like I had to say it, okay? That's the best example I could give you to say it out. That's the sole reason why I say that. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. Also, I was given the permission by Zero the other day. I did not share this because I forgot. I was given a permission by Zero to share a preview of our podcast room that we have worked together with like a very good friend of mine of an artist. Also the artist who did like my personal bedroom, like my other rooms before Kaya's room came in. Let me get it open for you all. So, this is honestly, this is it was Zero that wants me to share this. So, 1 second. I hope it's not too big to the point that I have to cover everything. Okay, it is very big. Hang on a second. Let me resize this. It's so big. I mean, it makes sense because it's a background. But it's insanely big. I'm gonna cover chat a little bit because it's so big. You know what? I'll cover myself instead. I'll cover my face instead. For the sake of you all, I'll cover my face instead. So, how it looks like in 3, 2, 1, ta-da! This is actually how our podcast room will look like. It will be animated by a very good friend of mine. And when it's done, and I've finished discussion with Zero, we will have a podcast room together. During the podcast, we'll explain a bit more about the background, why we decided for this background, this theme, and stuff like that. And can I just say, the background is amazing. When I first saw the draft, it was crazy. It was very, very insane. I mean, it's very, very breathtaking too. So yeah, that's the background that Zero told me to share with y'all. So that was it. All the teaser stuff comes out at this time always. I don't know why either. Also, I actually have another teaser for you all, but we have a problem, which is if I tease this, number one, we'll not get monetized with this stream. Obviously, that's not my main concern. But number two, number two, some parts might not be able to view it. Wait, let me confirm that real quick. Because I remember one of my streams, I actually played it before. I love the fact melatonin. I got copyright strike. Not copyright strike, but it was not. It was not. The video is not like the VOD is not monetized. Oh, okay. So it wouldn't. It doesn't restrict like anybody from watching it. It's just there. it's legible for monetization. That was pretty much it, I believe. Is it though? Wait, I have to double confirm this so I would know if I could. Hang on a second. Who's texting? Bruh. Well, oh yeah, this is. Yeah, I would just not get monetization. That's pretty much it. But there is a song cover that is gonna come out this month. Fingers crossed, if nothing's going wrong. Fingers crossed. There is a song cover that will be released this month. Yeah, basically. I will let you hear part of it, and that's pretty much it. If you know, you know. If you don't, well, skill issue. Where is the? Okay, wait, I have to hear this first. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not that happy with how it turns out, but because it's my skill issue, not the mixer. Okay, I will just let you hear a little bit, and then we'll end our stream there. Okay, everybody. I reckon about a minute. I'll let you hear a minute because the opening's so long. But after that, I will end off the stream here. We'll end off the stream. Okay, so I will not get monetized for this bot. I mean, I'm really predicting it already. 云深夜微凉，皎月清风拂心软。一人对视望，忘记前尘世过往。姑苏天子笑，埋雪独藏烽火忙。Yep, okay, that's it. No more than that. Yep. Exactly a minute. So if you know the song, you know. If otherwise, if you don't know, you don't know. Okay. If you don't know, then it is what it is. It will be released this month, so don't worry. It will be released this month. It's like this month. Wait, let me confirm this. This month, So I have 2 confirmed to be released this month and October. And November we'll have song covers. Yeah. September, I'm not too sure though. Not gonna lie, not too sure. But yeah, there'll be song covers releasing, and then it is what it is. Not 2, but like 3 months. It's kind of crazy though. The year is almost ending. We're already on the 8th month of the year too. Wait, technically speaking, if we're already almost ending this year, and then next year it will be our 2nd year anniversary. Holy shit! Holy cow! That I just realized that, like. Holy cow! Like my brain just start computing like we're in August, like start of August. Oh, wow, we're in August already. I swear to God, it's not like, you know, it's okay. It's not like I don't remember, but like every single day, I don't really keep date. Like I don't really like notice how time is passing really fast. It felt like it was just yesterday that I just debuted my Life 2D, and we did like a 1-year anniversary stream. It felt like it was just yesterday, and now we're like in August. Like that hits me. Like I just realized that's insane. That's insane. But wait, Joanna, welcome back to the stream. Anyway, I don't want to keep you all here for too long. I believe most of you are bored out by me rambling so much today. But I really want to thank you all for all the questions and all the compliments and stuff like I did not expect all this. Like I do apologize if like I bore you out, or if my answers are very, very boring, or like it's very typical, it's stuff like that. Like I do apologize if I'm not very entertaining when it comes to Q&A, because I tend to go very deep into very, very deep topics. I don't know why. But I do appreciate all the, you know, all of the questions that I've received and stuff like that. So, and all the compliments and stuff. I appreciate it a lot. I hope you get to know a little bit more about myself. A bit. Okay, wait. Let me rephrase that. I hope you actually learn a little bit about me. And hopefully I get to, you know, hopefully from here on out in the future, you know, we'll have more of this kind of Q&A and, like, you know, interact more with one another. And who knows, in the future we'll have another Q&A session for if that ever happens again, because I felt like my answers are always very repetitive to some of y'all, or if not all of y'all. And I felt like I'm very, very boring as a person, because I'm always rambling and stuff like that. So again, I do apologize for rambling and boring you out and being very like a Grams talking about deep talks and stuff like that. But I still do hope that you do keep, like, you do have some like during the deep talks, some of it is like a food for thought for yourself, like at times when you're like, you know, especially when I was asked the question about if there are any advice I want to give to the PNG tuber days back then, what kind of advice I would give. Those advice does not only apply to me, but it actually applies to you spectators as well. So I do hope that you'll keep it as a food for thought and remind yourself that everyone has a room for growth, but it depends on whether or not you're willing to take a step and do something about it, and you know, do like improve and upgrade yourself for the better, not for the worse. That is. And yeah. The ramblings are such a blasting shot of grab. What do you mean? Deep talks aren't. It's fun though. Why? Thank you so much for the stream. Please take care, rest well, and always stay safe. Thank you, Yumi-san. Boring? What is this KaissClip? What do you mean? Kai, if you're boring, then I'm like a wall paint drawing. Why? What kind of metaphor is that? Cramps, we're here for your wisdom. I don't know. Are you? OG-san has to share his valuable wisdom to the young ones. I mean, internet web proof. Anyways, I'm back. Welcome back to all. But we're ending the stream like right now though. Welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back. Gramps, you will ever watch a wall paint drawing? Do they do that actually? Do they? Okay. I kind of want to search. Oh, Navi is live right now. Hold up. Everybody. Navi is live right now. I'm gonna take this moment to rate him. I'm gonna take this moment. I'm gonna take this chance to rate him. I don't want to take this chance to rate him. Godzilla, welcome to the stream, welcome. I hope you have a lovely day. Have a lovely day of you. I'm so sorry, but we're actually ending the stream already. I hate to end it here already, but I kind of feel like we need to. But thank you so much for coming in. Welcome. Oh, yeah. Drink alone, mate. Mate, we're ending the stream already, and you commented this time. We're ending on this stream already. But if you'd love to, please feel free to watch the VOD. We did have like a lot of stuff, man. And we're extending it. No, I can't. I have to do some stuff, you know. And thank you so much for coming, everybody. I really appreciate everybody, every single one of your questions and your comments and stuff. It means a lot to me, and you know, maybe in the future we will do more Q&As and stuff, you know? Okay, so apparently I came at the wrong time. Apologies. No, you shouldn't apologize for this. I will have a stream tomorrow, actually. Feel free to come in tomorrow. I reckon tomorrow's stream would take quite a while, honestly. I believe tomorrow's stream will take quite a while. If you're able to, feel free to come for tomorrow's stream. I will have the waiting room up ASAP, like really soon. After I end this stream, I will create a waiting room for tomorrow so that you could chill there or like have like a reminder notification for it. I really want to rate Navi, so because every single time Navi has been the one rating me, and I want to take this time for once rate him. So as per usual, whenever we raid, remember to make sure to, you know, copy the stream elements notification, and then, you know, send it on Navi's stream. We're gonna rate Navi right after this stream ends. This is where I'll end on the stream. I really hated to end the stream here, but I have to do some stuff as well. I did my best to extend to the maximum that I could, but I really have to go and do some stuff. It's production stuff, so it is what it is. If it's morning or afternoon for you, I hope you have a lovely day. I hope you have a lovely day of you. If it's evening or nighttime for you and you're heading off to bed, I have a good night's sleep, a good night rest. Thank you so much for all the questions and being here to chat with me and hang out with me. And I hope you have as much fun as I did. 12, thank you so much for the super chat. I should probably have a line to say when I receive super chat, shouldn't I? And thank you so much for the super chat, 12. I really appreciate it so much. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for coming too. Hope to see you on the next stream. Also, please make sure to support Navi. Send him all the support. He's about to hit monetization really soon as well. And yeah, hope to see you on the next stream, everyone. Bye everyone. Bye. Thank you so much for today. I have fun. I hope you all have fun too. Bye. Oh my god, where's my ending? Okay, yeah, there we go. Bye everybody. Bye. What's the specters? Bye. Also, the ones in the very rare blue moon, a very big kiss to y'all. Mwah! Okay, bye everybody. Bye. Or rather, see you later in a couple of hours because I have a stream tonight. Bye.